Hello, everybody, and welcome to this special video. I want to talk about what my all-time favorite wrestling game is. But to me, it's kind of a cop-out because it's three games. Now, wrestling games nowadays are just this dichotomy of them trying too hard to do something, but they want to go here, they want to go here, they want to go here. Now, I want to take you back to 20 years ago, maybe 21 years ago, and there was three wrestling games that came out. Now, while I love SmackDown 2 Know Your Role, nothing can hold a candle to these three games. They You had Ukes, which was part of it. You had Aki, um, and you had THQ. Those three combined made three games, two for one company and one for another. And these games are epitome when I think of great wrestling games. There was no DLC, there was no updates. There was unlimited character slots for you to create as many characters as you wanted. There was so many match types, so many characters, and each wrestler was different. Now, if you play some of the games nowadays, a lot of the wrestlers seems the same. Now, the games I'm talking about is WWF WrestleMania 2000, which was an amazing game, which had a really cool career path. You had WCW NWO Revenge, which had Japanese wrestlers, which was something new to me in video games, and you had the American ones, and you had lots of different weapons in the game, and you had No Mercy. And those three games, I can't separate them because all three of them are really good. Uh, I remember trying to remove Kane's mask in WrestleMania 2000, and it's just this blank face. What was really good about these games was how it was simple yet not simple. So you could literally flick the thumbstick and do B, and you could hit so many moves. You had so many variety of moves, and you had to build to get to your special. And there was moves to the outside. There was battling up and down the ramp. You had career modes on all of them. WCW, you could section it by factions. And you could alter characters, something that you cannot do anymore. You could alter them to give them the looks that you like. But what also helped me is it taught me names of moves because I would go through and I would just create wrestlers and I would create so many different slots. And it was awesome. It was the way that they were developed. They were really good games. I loved the mechanics. The music was kinda generic at times, but the entrances were spot on. Now, they may not have had, like, the theme songs, but I remember the entrance for the Brood in there was awesome. Um, Unlockable characters. It was unheard of for me to have unlockable characters in a game, in a wrestling game at that, and it was so cool because when I played WrestleMania 2000, I never wanted to lose, so I would just go, 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 and when I played WCW NWO Revenge, I put the belts on people I wanted to have the belts. So I play that, and with No Mercy, they had the shop zone where you could buy different stuff, and it was a very elaborate game. All three of these games are I consider great wrestling games, and if I had my way, which would be really cool, is if they re-release these, don't remake them, but re-release it, same engine, same character models, everything. If they re-released it, the fans would just eat it up because all anybody ever talks about is how great these games are. And I'm with them. You look at the WCW one, you have people like Muda in there. You have all these different versions. You had the NWO White, Black and White 1 and 2. You had the Wolfpack. You had the Flock. You had WCW. And you had New Japan. And that made it interesting and unique. And you could go for any title you wanted. And I used to do that all the time, like random. I didn't have people to really play these games with, So I just played them religiously, and I would create new characters all the time because I like doing fantasy wrestling. So I would use the game to use my creative juices to create characters that I come up with. And I love that. I even created ECW and made an ECW faction in WCW, and I loved it. I had a hard time with cage matches. I fully remember how archaic the cage match stuff was. But these are all great games, and it's core game mechanics. Because nowadays you just have lots of problems with the game mechanics and things like that not working. And I really think everybody should go out and you should literally try these games out. They're great games, and everybody will have a lot of fun playing them. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.